Oh, excellent.
I know what it is, and actually I have it because I knew you were going to do this. So I'll go into a
Hey, we're live. Yes.
Why the fuck do I have an advertisement? Or
You're literally, that's amazing. I mean, that just so you know.
I
Yeah, we can see. We're seeing. I can see me.
You too.
I miss you. Amazing. Miss everything. That's good to be back.
And it looked like,
Damn it!
like I laughed and the pig laughed at the same time. With the pig was over my face, so it looked like I was the pig laughing.
Amazing.
It's perfect.
Someone should clip that. Literally. Please. Please stream on Red Dead. One of my favorite, clipping the side of a bridge and falling into the gully.
Sean, you're apparently muted.
Wait, he is?
He is?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, you're muted.
I didn't notice because I could hear him. Sorry, guys.
Gotta.
Yeah.
Oh, did I make a bitch come and I'm not gonna do it? That's
Party.
gross. Hey, dude, I decided that a while ago, which is why you haven't seen much content on my channel, because I don't care that thing that's every fucking month.
Hey, listen!
What's going on? Still can't hear apparently?
Where did that even come from? I don't. Okay, jail.
Someone said they still can't hear
He's
you?
muted.
I don't know. Did you guys refresh? Oh, you can't hear it, I don't think, when they say refresh.
Technical difficulties.
It's not an SI without that difficulties. It never is. That's okay. That's part of the charm. It really is. We're unprofessional, and that's why people like us. Because we're not slick.
There.
You know?
Okay. Next time, can you please tell me that before we're 10 minutes into the show?
You want to restart the show?
Greetings and welcome and hello. Can you hear me now? I hope.
Do you want to restart it so you can export a real, actual episode without 10 minutes of silence?
There we go. What? Sorry, the well, no, it won't be 10 minutes of silence. They'll hear you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll hear you guys and your responses. They'll be able to kind of. It's like hearing one half of a telephone conversation. So when I'm saying like a big, long spiel of stuff like this, you guys are just listening intently. They're just going to see you all sitting there awkwardly listening and wondering what the fuck is going on. Why are they not saying anything? What's happening?
Excellent.
And see my lips are just moving like crazy.
You're just flailing. They're
So,
like, what's going on? God, it's so dramatic.
For the third time, I have froth, this spittle flying from my mouth, and like
Exactly.
this big vein popping on my forehead.
Yep. Screen the hangout, dude.
They'll just hear the odd.
Hey. You need
on your
to
headphones.
you need to adjust the hangout. You can see the address bar.
What?
You can see the address bar. On the
Oh,
screen.
sorry. There we go. Done.
I will make a new hangout next week.
That's right. Suddenly, all these people coming in. Who are you? What are you? Oh, yeah. Go away.
Hello.
Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I'm not saying all that again. Welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks. Hello. So
All he was saying is that he's not going to focus on YouTube as much. And what I have to say to that is, good. Number one. Number two. What I do is like I do 2 videos a week now at most.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll do 2 videos and then just take a week off.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's worked the best for me because that's the magic
It's a
number.
good
When I
pace.
did a video 5 days a week in October,
Yeah.
they all got like 50 views per video or something.
Nobody gave a
like that.
shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
But when I do 2 videos every week or maybe 4 videos a month or something like that, they each get like 150, 200 views, something like that.
But
So-
Stoudman, instead of doing 3 hours of work to make videos for YouTube, why don't you do 3 hours streaming and build your audience on Twitch instead? Which is a better use of your 3 hours, in my opinion.
Well, yeah.
YouTube is
think so.
dead.
Yeah. It's
Dead. Old
really
people
is.
go there. It's dead.
well, old people and young people for memes and fucking Overwatch clips. You know, like it's not.
Watch clips like a champ there, and,
Yeah.
and late night TV clips because I don't have TV. So
Yeah. But yeah, I think
Or
YouTube
YouTube.
has really kind of killed themselves with all of the restrictions and the algorithms
They
to try
be
to put
stupid.
the emphasis on the current top producers, and it's hard to be a little guy. We talked about this before, how like they bank everything on their current top producers, but that is very
No, God!
I don't know.
No, God, please, no! No!
Uh-huh.
No! No!
what the hell?
I just gotta wait for Steve Carell to stop screaming. All right.
No.
Oh,
No.
I don't hear the stream, so I don't know why the hell would pause.
So the problem is, they're banking everything on that, and it makes it very hard for little people to, the little guys to build their numbers and get up there to be the next one after the current ones retire or move on to something else. So they're banking so much on the current producers that once those producers quit, they're fucked because they haven't spent the time to help build up other people to be the next in line.
Correct.
And old timers like me who have been there for a while, but failed to build that audience early on when it was easier. I'm just as fucked as the little guys now, as someone just starting.
I can't even get past 1,600 subs, dude.
Like there is no way that I can build the subscriber base to the point where I can live solely off of YouTube. It all seems to be about live streaming now, so I'm just going to put more emphasis on that. And besides, I have a lot of fun with the live streams anyway. I mean, I love the real-time interaction with the viewers, and everybody has a good time, and everybody, you guys who do clips of all the funny bits, God bless you, I love you. And we get to relive all those stupid, funny fail moments and whatnot. And it's great. It's just a lot of fun for everybody involved. And,
And I'd rather play video games than
I like
do
that.
that.
Whoa. Thanks, Major Potoko.
so,
Oh, yeah, thanks, Major Mendoza.
hey,
Damn.
thanks, Major
Thanks,
Motoko.
thanks for all the bits, guys.
And-
really,
yeah.
from everyone.
Thank you very much, Major Motoko. Really appreciate that, man. Yeah, no, thank you so much. And that's another reason is honestly money. I make peanuts on YouTube and have made peanuts on YouTube for years, and that really has not changed. If anything, I make less on YouTube now than I did 8 years ago. You know, ad revenue has actually gone way down, and what it seems to be about now is, well, the bits. Things like bits and donations and Patreon and stuff. Actually, the viewers themselves tossing coins into your tip jar, essentially, and, you know, very directly supporting the streamers and content creators that they like. That seems to be the way to go now, and how most content creators are making their living. And
The reality is this:
I'm okay with that.
I was making at most $20 a month on my YouTube. I make twice that much on just random bits people give me on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just
You're
fucking
making
around on Twitch.
$20 a month on YouTube? God damn.
I
For a
typically
while,
average.
for a while there, and then they kicked me out of the ad partner program, so I was gonna use.
Yeah, on YouTube, I typically barely clear the threshold every month, like just squeak by, and get a payout. Now
I never did the payout, yeah.
But on Twitch, typically, I make that same amount in about 2 or 3 days of streaming.
I'm sorry.
So
I was making $1.20 a month. Excuse me.
$1.20.
That
That sounds more realistic.
One
Yeah.
cash out that's just been sitting there.
So in 100 months, you can get a payout.
I was sitting there from the entire time I was in the revenue program. I just don't give a fuck about it.
Wow.
There's one goddamn payout.
Yeah. So it's,
Fuck you, YouTube.
you know, ad revenue was seen as the you know, the pot of gold for a long time. And for some people, it has been, you know, who got sufficient numbers to make it
Got
worthwhile.
viewers, it is.
But it's numbers. Like, I did the math. In order to make, you know, say about $1,500 a month, like enough to conceivably live on, you would literally need 150,000 subscribers. So,
Well, you get better ad revenue with the bigger your audience too.
well, you do, yeah, I guess.
So
But,
once you get like 500,000, you get even you make even more money because your revenue goes up.
Yeah,
Percentage goes up a little bit.
It's all a numbers game.
Yep.
Yeah, but like the problem is that you
Well,
could say the same kind of thing about streaming, right? Because the bigger audience you get, the more companies are going to come to you and be like, "Hey, will you promote our product? We'll pay you for that." So,
I think that's gonna fuck off, but
I mean, if you're going to get paid to promote products,
Yeah. Oh, sponsor. Yeah, like actual sponsorship. Yeah,
I
for
will only
sure.
promote
the
sponsored
sponsorships
products.
exist on YouTube.
I will only
too.
promote or sponsor products that I use. I will refuse. I won't just sell my users out.
Just like anything, yeah.
There'll be a
Yeah.
service that I already use.
Yeah.
There's also something to be said.
Like if Shutter came to me, I would use Shutter because I already pay for Shutter.
Yeah.
Like okay, let's do it. Sorry, Cass. I didn't talk over you.
That's good. There's also something to be said for, you know, like the base we have now, where, like you're saying, like when we did live shows, that we were really able to interact with the fans and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you were at that 150,000 subscriber mark, you would have one of those Twitch channels where it's like the text is just
That's true. Yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't really interact with
No.
people on the same
But
level.
once you can make it subscriber only, and
Yeah.
then you put it in slow mode. You can do quite a bit. With
Yeah,
like,
that's what a lot of the bigger streamers do. I notice is like if you want to chat, if you want to interact, you have to be a subscriber or have some other perk or
follower for a certain amount.
or a certain amount of bits. You can ask
Yeah.
a question or something, but yeah. And honestly, that's the only feasible way to do it because there's no way anybody can read the chat. I don't know why anybody even bothers to type anything in those chats because they're so flooded with text. What is the point?
Once you get to like 5,000 people, it gets a bit cumbersome. But like less than that, you can get some good conversations still going. I see Emong have conversations with 2,000 people, no problem. The chat's flowing okay.
Yeah.
Because there's 2,000 people watching, but there's only like 500 people commenting. And they're not all commenting at once. So
No.
It's like, but at a certain point, it's too much because it's constantly moving.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a problem you have to worry about when you come to it. That's a good problem to have.
Well, yeah, I will happily work things out when we get to that point. But yeah. So anyway, I mean,
see, at that point, you'd make a chat room, and then all of your friends would go to that chat room, and you'd be able to always be able to see our comments in that chat room. You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Do things like that.
Sort of have like an exclusive club, as it were.
Well, like you have rooms here in Twitch chat. We can make a moderator-only room if we wanted. You have to make.
Oh, is there? Okay, I didn't know we could do rooms there.
Yeah, on the top right there of your thing, it says rooms.
I can't
click
look.
that.
I can't look at it right now because.
Top right is your chat window, just so you know. the thing says rooms, and there it says they're not actually created any rooms, but you can make rooms. They're mods only.
Oh,
So
okay.
you might want to consider making a subscriber only room now, just to have. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
By the way, they added something new, Sean, that you should take a look at.
Okay.
If you right-click on any name in the chat,
Oh yeah.
I will go and I will check. Let me take a look here.
Purge
open up
people,
Twitch.
or ban people.
Hold on. Let me get there.
don't actually click on anything.
No,
there,
but I'm going to see. Hold on a second. All right. Okay. Let's click on Brinsley here.
oh God! Wait! Don't click me.
Don't click me.
This is in the Twitch app. I don't think it's going to work in the app. Hold on. Can I do it through Streamlabs?
No.
Fuck.
No,
They give
it's
you
a nice new thing they added, but it's not everywhere. It's just on their website.
Okay, hold on. Let me check here.
Coming to Streamlabs too soon. Next update, I think.
Okay.
The back end update. You'll
Hey,
just happen.
somebody say something. I need to. Hello.
Poop
Hello.
dick fart shit.
Okay, Ralph Sathi, you are the guinea pig. Back reload. No, hold on. Single click. No. What am I supposed to do?
Click on the name.
Right
One.
click.
Left click.
Right click.
Oh, right click. Sorry. On the name.
Right click gives me back, reload, save as. It's just like the regular.
What the hell?
I'm not getting that.
Oh,
That's
dude,
strange.
I get a little meter that lets me ban or purge specific
Yeah.
time.
Really? And this
Yeah.
is the name in the chat?
Yeah. If you left click, it gives you the details, and you right click, it gives you this pop up that either bans or purges, and you can choose the time limit
No.
for those actions.
What the fuck is the chat? Why am I not getting the chat here?
Sorry, turn my camera off because I'm picking my nose. Hey, I don't know.
Hold on. I usually get the chat on the side here. Why am I not getting that?
And I
Oh,
know
there it
that.
is. Hold on.
I know Streamlabs will get it eventually, and it'll happen just out of the blue because it's a back-end fix. Just a little.
Oh no,
It's
hold
got-
on. No, it is in Streamlabs.
Oh, then they must have updated it because yesterday it was not.
See,
Or the
Yeah,
other-
there you go.
When Stoudman discovered it, I was in
see,
Streamlabs.
if I
and-
go here, if I'm just tired of Major Motoko being so generous and supporting the stream with so many donations, I can ban him for 5 days.
Or purge.
Or I can purge. Oh, I see. It's like a little meter. Neat.
Yeah.
That is pretty slick.
Now you gotta click on
That's
something in the chat to get rid of the box without clicking.
Yeah,
on
no,
it.
I did. That's okay. That's wow. That's very like Johnny Mnemonic.
Right?
It's so simplistic, but it's so
future.
awesome too.
It's
It's just
the
like,
So black
future.
on the name to bring up the old way of banning and purging too. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna have some
so
tea.
us old timers can just keep doing it the old way, like lazy fuck we are.
Ah!
Right.
Fuck. Thank you. Thank you very much.
it wasn't me.
Oh, I don't. The benefit for your channel doesn't end until 11 more days. Okay.
What's going on?
He was looking at his resub for you.
Yeah, 11 more days and I can resub to you. Because I was waiting to hold my resub.
Oh,
so like,
right. Oh.
for you specifically, sir. So
42. Meaning of life.
So have you been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 off stream?
No.
Oh, okay.
really,
I'm insane with anger!
I was gonna say, like,
that's some fortitude, my
I've
friend.
been playing it, and there gets a point in the story where it's so good
Hmm.
that you just can't put it down. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So
Can't wait. Yeah, that's why I want you to get back to it on stream, man. I've seen some
Where I
shit.
leave off was when
Shit.
they were. I think it was when they had their sort of party, and they're all just kind of sitting around and chatting.
You mentioned that lead you to cool things without spoiling anything. Like, go to this part of the map. That's all I'll say. And you're like, okay.
Mm.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I'm like, I know, right?
Mm.
All I'll do is just go to this part of the map.
See, I'm waiting to be able to get back into Blackwater and stuff, so I can explore the new high-def original map, you know?
Oh, yeah.
you know what I discovered?
What?
The other day? There's something in Red Dead Redemption 2. You would think at this point that a lot of people who literally play it for 8 hours a day, because I don't know even how, but you know, there are a lot of people who have played the game all the way through
Thanks,
and
Duncan.
discovered practically everything in the game. But there's one thing in the game that has not yet been discovered. Like, there's a mystery that hasn't been solved.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
And it's the story of this guy who goes around asking about Gavin. I think you've actually seen him, Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where he's just
possibly.
like, Gavin, has anyone seen my friend Gavin? We got separated.
Oh.
Nobody knows who this guy is. Nobody can find Gavin. There's no mention of Gavin in the credits. Like, there's no indication that there is a Gavin.
Is Tombstone somewhere? Is he a corpse?
So presumably there's a body somewhere, or a guy like lost in a cave or something.
You'll find like a corpse note and he committed suicide or some shit.
The weird thing is, apparently, the guy who's asking about Gavin, if you end up, like, somebody decided to knock him out, rob him. And when you rob the guy, he has a letter. And in the letter, it mentions him and Gavin having done something like 8 or 9 years ago or something like that.
Okay.
And and even that is like just very vague and doesn't really give you any information.
I want to solve the murder mystery.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Is there an actual
Guy who took that guy's wallet? I think he took his wallet.
It's the because I've only found one, but I mean it has the earmarks of a serial killer, and
Yeah,
you find
I've only found one,
a
too.
piece of a note, implying there's more pieces to that note somewhere. So there's more bodies somewhere.
There are some murder sites with no notes in them, so there's either another killer or a copycat also.
Well, there was actually, when I was in the bayou, I saw a body hanging from a tree, so I went over to investigate, and I'm just like looking at it, and then as soon as I stopped and started looking at the body, these 6 guys just came out of the woods silently.
Oh yeah,
And just like came at me, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" And they're like all dressed in like they got like tribal paint and stuff, and they were just like silently attacking me. They weren't saying anything, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is like a fucking tribe of cannibals, isn't it?"
Yes,
So
they are cannibals, by the way.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So it was basically they hung that up there to as bait, like to lure people in to investigate.
Well, there's that murderer, that the serial killer that leaves the notes, but there's murder sites that are just like his murders without notes. So there's either a copycat, or
Maybe
he's
a
not leaving
copycat.
notes how he was killed.
Wow.
I saw the guy hanging, and I literally just thought that was what they put in the game because that's what it was actually like back then. If a if a slave got away,
Color.
that's
They the wrong
when they
people.
caught them. That's what they would do.
Being a person in that time, just even if you're a free person, talking the wrong person, bumping rock, passing the wrong person, get you killed.
There's a famous short story written by, I can't remember who the author was, but it's a short story written by an author from that time period in the United States. And he was talking about visiting his friends in Louisiana. And as he was talking about this, like, these people are really nice people. And, you know, I don't get why everybody is so upset with them. And then eventually it just turns completely different when he finally actually sees, like, a black man hanging from a rope from a tree above him as he's walking down the road. And his just entire demeanor changes and everything about his viewpoint on all that changes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's just right there shows you that this kind of thing actually did happen back in.
But how's it happen? Because that person wasn't thinking. Because if that person was thinking, they would think this person keeps other people against their will on their property and makes them do work.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's inhumane. Just take 2 seconds to think, you know?
Let's go wash my hands. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
dude.
it's just like when I saw that, I thought it was set dressing kind of thing. You know what I mean? Because I figured that they were just trying to make it as realistic as possible.
But you're not in the South in that game. I'm pretty sure you're somewhere in the West, aren't you?
Well, it's supposed to be like Louisiana.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Well, like
I don't
Louisiana is one of the sets for it. Like Saint Denis
Right.
or Saint Denis, as they call it, is Louis. It's supposed to be Louisiana.
Of course, the South.
That's supposed to be New Orleans. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Most people want to just forget about bad things, you know. So, of course, they try to downplay it. They don't want you to. think
Or
about
they want to make conspiracy theories about them because they can't handle that bad things just happen.
Yeah.
There
Oh
must
my
be a
God.
reason. There must be an explanation, and it must be this ridiculous theory I have. No.
There are some amazing things that happen in this game that you have yet to see, Sean. I can't wait. I can't
I
wait.
Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
No, it's fantastic. I'm actually, despite my little complaints about some of the controls being a little janky, the game itself is fantastic, and I'm loving it. I mean, it's so beautiful to look at, and so detailed, full of so much stuff. Yeah. And I'm liking the character of Arthur more and more. At first, I wasn't totally sold on him because I really liked James Marston. Or John Marston, sorry, and
Marston is the
he's not the actor, the cowboy.
Still,
But I really liked Marsden and just kind of how grizzled and badass he was. And I like that when we've seen him in this game, we kind of get little sources for parts of his character, like how his character developed. Like how when we first meet him, when he's trapped out in the snow, we see where he got some of his scars from being injured and stuff, which I thought was a nice little source for that. But by the time we see him in Red Dead 1, he has definitely seen some shit. Like, he has been around the block for a while. But yeah, I'm really liking Arthur. Sort of an slightly older character than James was, or John. Fucking hell. A little more experience with the world.
Did he fight in the Civil War with the South? Is that, or is it
Arthur? No, but
I
some
don't
of the
think
people
so.
did.
No.
I thought it was
Some
implying
people
that.
at camp, I mean.
Well, I know there was that group of guys who refused to accept that the war was over. Those guys were fine.
Listen, Sean, all I'm saying, I don't want to give anything away, but I just want to make sure you don't screw this up, all right? So, all I'm saying is,
I will not kill anybody.
If you run into a group of men in white hoods, okay?
I have twice.
Just let it happen.
I know, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
Believe me, I have.
Not in the extra bag.
I believe that, actually.
My favorite one is watching someone chuck dynamite into the fire.
Because every single time I see them, it's fucking hilarious how inept they are.
Beautiful.
Fucking beautiful.
Amazing.
Yeah, the first time I saw them, I was just like shocked. It's like, oh my god, it's a fucking clan meeting. And I was like, well, what do I do? Should I just mow them all down? Like, well, maybe I'll just wait and see what happens. So I waited, and boy, am I ever glad I did.
I clipped that, actually.
Oh my god, I could not stop laughing. It was brilliant. So now every time I pass by there and I happen upon another meeting, I just wait. Just see how it plays out.
Yes. Walk to the fire. Yes.
I was so tempted.
There's only going to be the one guy left by the time they're done.
Crushed by the cross. That was awesome.
The guy talking about eugenics, I was so tempted to just shoot him right there.
Just right in the face. Yeah.
It's a valid form of science.
Just-
You can't get too angry.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm okay with it, but at the same time, eugenics is going to be a conversation we're going to have again, because what happens when we can just have whatever genes we want in our kids? Because we're going to have that.
Yeah.
You just so that the eugenics question then comes up again.
For
Just
sure.
saying,
Yeah.
should we have flaws or should we make perfect people?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, again, but
yeah.
it doesn't have to be racist. We don't have to be racist about it. It's no
No.
longer a racist context.
It's
It'll be
about,
assigned.
it's about genetic, getting out genetic impurities. But here's the thing. Like, variety is definitely the spice of genetics. And I think it's not necessarily a good thing to keep like with like all the time, because that's creating less variety in the gene pool.
I think you're missing the point. There's not going to be that kind of variety. It's going to be like, I have a cat tail, an actual fucking prehensile cat tail now. Oh, and some cat ears. There's going to be variety. Is going to be a different word.
Yeah.
In the future, and I'm not. It sounds like sci-fi, but it's going to happen.
No, I don't doubt it. But that's the problem I have with all the people. It's like, oh, keep the race pure, and it's like you realize that actually is harmful to your race, because you are reducing the genetic variety in the race,
yes.
and thus inviting deformities and impurities and such. You're actually creating a bigger problem by not mixing it up.
Oh yeah. Oh, I agree with that.
So,
I'm just thinking, it's just like,
listen here. If anybody's gonna be having sex with my sister, it's gonna be me.
No,
that's about as little variety as you can get.
We're gonna get rid of what people are gonna get rid of whatever they think is a genetic impurity, and there's gonna be interesting changes in variety, and it's gonna be a weird world we're gonna live in.
See, that's the where it gets into the interesting and perhaps very heated discussions. Was where do you draw the line? Like, what do you consider an impurity, and what do you consider perfection?
Whatever you think is an impurity, I don't give a fuck.
And whatever. Well, and is it necessarily a good thing to weed out those impurities? Like, are those impurities necessarily negative in some way, or are they just part of the variety?
That's up to, I think, the parents, maybe. I think we're going to see a lot less blind people and a lot less deaf people, which is unfortunate, because there's a beautiful deaf culture out there that...
Absolutely. Love Marley Matlin.
Well, it's just a very popular, very vocal part of that culture, but there's a very lovely group of people there that, I met lots of people because I did ASL, 3 levels of ASL
Oh, okay.
in college, the American Sign Language.
Yep.
And so part of it is to go and go to deaf culture functions and participate in discussions with actual deaf people,
Using sign language.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, so like that, there's a beautiful, wonderful culture there that would be greatly diminished by people's ability to control what their kids do and do not have. But deaf people won't go away. Deaf people would then become deaf not by birth but by other issues. Because you can still have a fever at a young age and become deaf.
That's true.
Puncture your eardrum or something. There's other ways. So it's not like the culture can go away. It's gonna be more. It's gonna be smaller.
Speaking of which, I'm having eardrum surgery.
Oh yeah, good times.
Oh yeah, I went to the doctor and got a mammogram.
Wow.
It happens all the time, actually. The thing is I'm having chest pains recently.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like heart attack chest pains. It's like, what the fuck's underneath my skin trying to crawl chest pains?
Oh, okay.
They did they did a mammogram, and they did a sonogram, and they also did other an X-ray and shit. Just look at all the tissue.
Yeah.
And I got bitch tits, but that's not it. Weed, basically.
Me too.
Okay.
His name was Skinslip.
Now oh, you don't know what it's like to have your tits smashed. Bitch, I have my tits smashed. Yeah. That was very uncomfortable. I feel sorry for people who have larger breasts than me.
Yes.
Because I imagine it's a magnitude more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying.
Lovely. So what's the
I'm
story?
good.
Your tits gonna fall off or what?
There's no cancer in my chest. They think it's just a
cyst or
swollen
something?
lymph node.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I go to the doctor on the 28th, I think, something like that.
Nice.
And then.
So, anything exciting happened in the world of geekness in the past couple weeks? I'm kind of out of the loop.
Well, some things, kind of. Like there's a new Breaking Bad movie coming out, and it's about what happens after the series finale.
So, oh wow, really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow,
that's interesting.
Okay, I didn't know about that. I don't know how to feel about that.
I will watch that.
I mean, I haven't watched any Better Call Saul, and I hear that's a really good show. I hear
I haven't watched it yet either.
Some people are saying
few episodes, yeah.
than the original show. So
Wow,
like,
really? That's
Right,
that's a
I'll give it
big
a try.
statement.
I know, but I guess I'll give it a try. If that kind of statement. Like, all right.
Because the original was pretty fucking amazing. I
Yes.
think everybody, once they watched a few episodes, pretty much binged it.
Even if you don't like the show, you should go and watch the episode The Fly, because that's just good TV, period.
Oh my god, I love that episode.
Episodes of TV, period.
It
The
is
end.
so unimportant to the overall story, and it
Oh, yeah.
is so
It's-
entertaining.
Just a classic
Just, if I can get some silence for a moment, I will reenact my favorite part of that episode.
Okay.
This is a raisin. It's the way he says it with such defeat.
This is a race.
I think you need to be broken. Good job. Now you appear, sir.
So, another thing is Netflix has announced an anime series based on both Pacific Rim and Altered Carbon.
Oh wow, really? That's
Yeah,
pretty
I know,
fucking
right?
awesome.
I'm so excited for Pacific Rim.
An Altered Carbon animated series. That'd be interesting.
I've only seen one episode. I need to see more.
Really? Oh no, just binge it, dude. It's short. It's only 10 episodes, but
I
it's
know. I saw one
so
episode.
good. And the great thing about Altered Carbon is it's one of those shows. I mean, it has a lot of stuff that we like in it. It's basically future kind of detective story, very Philip K. Dick style sci-fi. But and it's got a murder mystery and stuff. But the thing is, it's one of those shows that goes along for a little while until you're comfortable with the formula, and then turns things on its head. And it does that like 3 times over the course of the series, and just goes off in different directions. And it's great. It's great. I love it.
Okay, so I'll give it a try.
I hope they do a season 2.
I think it's got. I'm pretty sure it got renewed.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. It was like the show, the sci-fi show everybody was talking about at the time. So I know a lot of people watched it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and look forward to it. I'd like to read the original book it's based on. I don't know if it's a series of books or if it was just one book, but either way, I want to read it. Because I like stuff like that. Is there anything else?
We got our first look at some of the images from the new Watership Down series from Netflix.
Oh
What?
shit!
They're doing a Watership Down series?
Yes.
Fuck, man. Netflix is knocking it out of the park. I would love to watch that.
Not just that, it's a Watership Down series co-produced by BBC,
Nice.
starring James McAvoy, Ben Kingsley,
I love that cat.
Yeah.
bunch of people. Who
James
else?
McAvoy
I
is
can't
great.
remember who
And
else.
Ben
John
Kingsley.
Boyega's on there.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I swear a former doctor is also on there, but I don't remember
Oh, really?
which one. Yeah.
That'd be cool. So,
I'm making things. Damn it.
so basically a bunch of excellent British actors.
Yeah.
Gaggle of British people.
Well,
Excellent.
I think the original movie was like that too. Had a lot of British actors. I know Roddy McDowall was one of the main characters in it, and
15 years.
I haven't
I got
seen it in
kitty on
probably
my
even
bed.
longer. Sorry, what?
I got a kitty on my belly.
Yes, you do. That is a nice kitty.
Look at
You
that.
This is
Um,
every fucking night.
have no
Aw.
complaints, do you?
Jealous.
Being your kitty bed. Yeah, I really need to pick up the Criterion of that Watership Down.
Me too.
I keep putting it off.
Yep.
I need to stop putting it off and get it.
Oh yeah, I forgot another thing. Ennio Morricone called Quentin Tarantino
A cretin.
basically, a cretin.
Oh, really?
He said his movies suck.
Oh.
They're just copy and paste movies, and he's not a real director. That's what he said.
Sorry, who was it who called him that?
Ennio Morricone.
What? Really?
Right?
Wow.
Yep.
Says the guy that reuses themes from other movies and other movies.
Hey, speak no ill of Ennio Morricone,
Or Quentin Tarantino.
even if you're right.
Morricone's a fucking legend. Say whatever you want. You just go, hey, old man.
So,
Old man.
so Stoud, you're saying it's a case of pot kettle black there a little bit?
Old man yells at cloud is what it is.
It
Old man
seems
yells
like
at
I don't even know where it came from because it's like, why would you have any
Oh my
reason
God.
to
Just
even
apparently what happened
Quentin Tarantino out of nowhere.
Tarantino called him, asked for a score, and then like he agreed, and then like a week later, like Tarantino's like, well, where is it?
What?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
apparently that's what he did. I'm like, okay, well.
Okay, so I can understand being pissed, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I think that's why. I think they
Well, where is it?
they rubbed each other the wrong way.
Yeah.
The problem
Sometimes you don't want to
it's
meet
like
your
I'm
heroes.
in my 70s, dude. Give me some
Yeah.
time.
Give me a couple more weeks, dude. I need more weeks.
And, like, do you have any idea how long it takes to make a score for an entire movie? It takes you, like, 2 weeks to do, like, 2 minutes of music.
Just to just to do the layout and the timing to figure out how you want to do
Just
like
a basic, like...
the beat structure of your fucking music. Just
Work
to,
out a couple of, not even full themes, just riffs to use in a theme, you know?
Oftentimes you want to match it to like action in the movie, so like you like spend hours just like going da 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 and like tapping on a paper so you can get the timing right, so you can like compose music that goes like fuck that noise. That's like that kind of creative that does not work with my brain. I could not do that.
Yeah, very, very structured and very precise.
Yeah, and anybody who can work that
and
way.
You cannot ask the director to tailor his editing to fit your music. No, you gotta do it the other way around.
Yeah,
work with what is there.
Yep. Sometimes a director, what I like is when a director and a composer get together and he goes, okay, I need kind of like a mood piece. So this is the kind of moods I'm looking for, and so the composer will get like some music pieces that are like. That he's done, or he'll get a sample, and they play the set to give them the mood.
Yeah, now mood pieces are different. Mood pieces are a lot more free to compose because you don't have to worry about the timing. But no, it's the ones where it has to be timed for like an action movie where you want the hits when someone gets shot or an explosion or something, and it's got to like match up exactly with it. That's the real hard stuff. Like Vangelis primarily does mood pieces. I don't think he's ever composed to time. He's always done it as mood pieces. Look at Blade Runner. The entire score is mood pieces, all of it, and it's beautiful.
It's a beautiful score. It's one of my favorites. I have like 9 different copies of it.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I have a version.
I have every major bootleg clack because I'm crazy about it. One of my favorites.
It's a great score.
Yep.
Some great licensed music in it too. Very little bit, but love them.
Yes.
Was it One More Kiss, Dear? Is one of them? Love that one.
Yep. I believe so. Has that ever actually made it onto any of the actual officials? Has it?
I believe it has actually.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has.
That means I have a bunch of bootleg versions.
I know Memories of Green was actually an older composition of his. It was from one of his old albums. But it just it just fit the mood of Blade Runner so well that Ridley Scott got permission to use it.
Nice. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, Memories of Green was from like almost 10 years prior. He composed it originally.
Wow. No idea. It fits the movie so perfectly.
I was a huge Vangelis fan growing up. My dad introduced me to it, and got a bunch of his albums, and I listened to them more than he did. I thought it was just amazing music.
Because it is. Fucking amazing music.
And then when I was, a teenager, I started buying them for myself. I'm like, Dad, I got another Vangelis album. Awesome, let's hear it.
Nice.
Oh, this is a single, and this song is not in any other album? Okay.
Actually, it was great because he got a best of album, which is a bunch of his, best. So it provided a really good sampling of all the different styles that he does. And also gave you the album names, so I know knew what albums they were, and I tracked a bunch of them down later.
Oh, nice. Double nice.
And I would find even more awesome stuff on the full albums.
Man, that's how it used to be. Now it's just like I have all the songs now.
Yeah, complete discography done.
Right? It's like there's no anymore. That's kind of sad, but also I kind of like just being able to go. I have it all.
Well, it's certainly fun now.
One place,
being on the hunt for specific albums and whatnot.
Still music that's only available in kind of, analog forms. Those
There is, yeah. So,
Uh,
anything else happen?
I
I don't think anything
not
significant
that I can remember.
Pretty quiet
Chat?
weekend, I guess.
happened that I'm forgetting last 2 weeks that you want us to talk about.
Yeah, Chad, if there's anything else, remind us now.
Peace.
Because
Sorry,
they're either old or otherwise mentally deficient and forget things.
I saw
Sorry,
Overlord
YouTube,
last night.
but you missed out because you're not here. Sorry.
You saw what last night?
Overlord.
Oh yeah, I hear this really fucking rad.
Overlord.
That movie is so goddamn good. I'd suck it if it had one.
Jesus. And Brinsley's like, I can't remember shit.
Alright. Apparently nothing happened in the entire world. In the world of geekery.
Oh, okay, California's on fire again.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad things happening, but nothing
The house
entertaining.
burned down
Hmm.
because of it, I guess. From what I can tell.
Nothing is entertaining.
The Bleak House is in danger, which is Guillermo del Toro's collection of stuff.
Mm.
He apparently
Oh
stopped.
shit, that's right. Oh my god, that I can't believe I forgot
What happened?
that the ranch that was used to shoot a lot of famous films.
Oh yeah,
burnt
I
down.
heard about that just today. They shot
Paramount
West.
Ranch,
They were
which
shooting
was
Westworld
opened in
there. And,
1927, was bought in 1927 by Paramount to be and turned into a ranch that's been in every fucking western show you've ever fucking seen for the last 70 fucking years, and it burned. It's gone.
burned
Only
to
thing
ground.
looks like it's all left.
Wow. Yeah, you know what happened? Like what caused it?
Oh, there's a wildfire that just blazed through it.
Oh, damn.
And
Well, you see, there's this thing called global warming.
Simi Valley got evacuated because the wildfires endangering the entire valley.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, when I grew up there, in the 90s, there was a time when, no fucking joke, we're in a valley surrounded by hills, right? And there was a fire on every fucking hill. We were completely surrounded by fire. We weren't evacuated, so they were just being evacuated because of this. So
Wow.
that's some scary shit then,
Yeah.
because we were surrounded by fire, guys,
Yeah.
and they would evacuate us.
Ring of fire.
Yeah, no joke.
That's crazy.
So that's
If Johnny Cash had come on the fucking radio at that time, and be like, "Not now, Johnny.
Ring of fire.
Not now."
no, they're playing on the radio, dude. They were like,
Local radio station. You
Chop
fucking
chops,
assholes.
yeah.
Actually, I had one like that on satellite radio. It was it was back in 2005. They had a special channel set up for Katrina updates,
Oh yeah.
like evacuations or something like that. And I was listening to the Hair Nation channel. They immediately followed up by playing "Rock You Like a Hurricane."
Oh
Oh,
my god!
Like,
Wow.
think this one through.
blast those motherfuckers.
Followed up by Led Zeppelin's "When the Levee
Red
Breaks."
Zeppelin.
Red
Red
Reppering.
Zeppelin.
Red
Red
Reppering. You have more marbles. You need more marbles.
Red Zeppelin.
Well,
Hallelujah.
there's actually a Canadian band that one of their first big hits is a song that's called "New Orleans is Sinking."
Oh,
So they
boy.
actually made a point of not playing that one right after Katrina.
Because for
yeah.
decades they were talking about how those levees would break, and no one's like, it never did. For like 100 years or 50 years or whatever it was, they were talking about them. They were gonna break, and it was a talk around town because they were built shitty.
yeah.
So it's bound to fucking happen, right? So, yeah, of course. So of course, yeah.
So
That makes
pickups.
sense. Oh yeah, I got fucking.
Okay, I've got one
I got a few.
thing. So yeah.
And by a few, I mean 7.
Oh, okay. Well, you probably all got more than me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13,
Okay, Bruto.
13 pickups.
I got from Amazon Drive Angry.
Oh, I love that movie so
You look
much.
so comfy.
Mine has a slip cover.
Rudy.
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 Hate that movie.
Fart. I got Wayne's World 1 and 2.
Love those.
Nice. I need to get those. I haven't watched
Those
them
are
in so
classic,
long.
man.
Not great transfers on those, but
Ah.
well, what are you gonna do?
They're Blu-ray, man.
Paramount,
DVD.
isn't it?
But disc, yeah.
At work, we get this catalog for a bargain book deal. So I decided to thumb through it like the last 10 minutes of work one day. I was like, wow, they have a shitload of good deals. So I went online and got some stuff.
Nice.
I got Hail Caesar.
I've been in to see that one.
Coen-
I don't see that one yet.
A comedic tour de force.
Well, yeah, it's a Coen Brothers film, of course.
One of the best bargains of the bunch.
Mm-hmm.
This is normally $20, $25 on Amazon. This was $15. The Arrow.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
That front cover is worth $15 by itself, dude.
Sweet. Good job.
Limited edition slipcover.
Neighbors with Belushi and Aykroyd.
That's got a
Nice.
Blu-ray now, doesn't it?
I don't know. I don't think so because it's a Mill Creek title and
It's a fucking Lionsgate title, though.
Oh.
Anyway,
I've never even
Midnight
heard of it.
Movies from Blue Underground got Rats, which I didn't even know was a fucking Bruno Mattei movie,
Rat's
Oh,
Night
nice.
are my favorites, dude.
and Venom because there's a joke on 80s All Over where Klaus Kinski goes, "Policeman, policeman."
Venom's a weird.
So Klaus Kinski being crazy? Wow, that's so
I have
unexpected.
both those movies on Blu-ray.
That's a stretch.
I got this like 8 romantic movie pack
You
for
big
like $4
softy.
because I just got it for Modern Romance
Modern
because,
romance.
because supposedly Kubrick said that's like the perfect movie. So, and there's other stuff on there too, which I don't really give a shit
I don't
about.
think it's ever had like. I think the standalone release has been out of print for a long time.
Mill Creek's at
Modern romance.
$4, so I figured why not.
Well, I think we got like, bought a multi-pack just to see the fucking movie.
That's it. That's everything.
Yes. I was gonna say, like, what about postmodern romance?
But no, I need to see Modern Romance still.
What about
I've tried to-
existential
Wow.
romance?
Alrighty. Hey, that it? That everything?
Yeah, that was it.
Alright.
Jeff,
Mr. Man of
different, dude.
Stoudness.
All right, I took advantage of the Criterion sale. I got Life Aquatic, Steve Zissou.
Nice.
It's a good.
How's that movie?
Never seen it.
Good movie.
Last Temptation of Christ.
I've seen that.
that's a good movie.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to see that for years.
Yeah, me too. And 12 Angry Men. This one on the recommendation of Roberto.
I
Have you not
really
seen
want to see that.
Never
actually.
seen that one, yeah.
Oh, I've
Holy
heard.
I know about it.
Yeah. You'll love it. It's got 12 men in it, and they're all angry.
I got Sleepwalkers from the Shout Factory.
Ooh.
Not a big fan of that movie.
No,
I like it enough.
I got a
I got-
Blu-ray.
The Metropolis Steelbook
Ooh, that's nice.
from Mill Creek.
Might get that. That's from Mill Creek? Seriously?
I might
Yeah.
double. I got the fucking Eureka Blu-ray.
Oh, shit.
I think that's out of print already. Or
Really?
No way. Yeah, it's probably out of stock.
I'll have to look into that. It's very, oh,
Very nice.
that's really nice.
It's got the DVD too. Yeah.
I had no idea that Mill Creek was starting to do steelbooks. Wow, they're really moving up.
Your camera's sort of frozen.
Oh, is it? Sorry. Thanks for letting me know, guys.
I
They were
got
talking in the chat, but I just
clearly
now.
the best 90s movie ever.
Can't
hardly
hardly wait. Okay, just give me a sec here. Give me a sec. I have to
Right.
make adjustment.
Adjustment.
Dale says I'm forced.
He's
I'm
adjusting his
forzen.
junk.
I'm forzen.
Good old man.
Thanks for all the bits, guys. You guys have been rocking it through the whole show. I really appreciate
I can
that.
confirm he does that all the time.
I got spunk in my
On
junk.
camera, no less.
Hey, my balls itched. Fuck you. I'm at home in my pajamas,
I
bitch.
was
I'm gonna
frozen
rub my
today.
balls if I need to.
I love how the camera froze in such a way that it made Sean look really disinterested in everything.
When he was like reading a
Like-
sentence or something.
Uh-huh. Oh, really?
Oh right,
Yeah.
he's muted over here and he's not back in the hangout yet.
That's
The other thing.
fascinating. Tell me more.
Because you gotta read the whole thing. So, eventually they'll hear Sean.
All right,
Eventually.
Sorry, what? What?
Beep, 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 beep,
Oh, right. There we go.
beep,
Sorry.
beep. There we go.
I forgot that it does that. Thank you for reminding me.
Can't hardly wait Which, you know, behind
We watched that.
behind Clueless, I think is like one of the quintessential '90s movies.
We
Obviously.
watched that for.
To be fair, though, in saying that, I have to say that every '90s teen movie, and I mean literally every one, is just trying to be an '80s teen movie.
Or Clueless.
Same with every 2000, what, and 2010s movie. They're all kind of still.
I remember Clueless. I remember enjoying Clueless, but seriously, Alicia Silverstone, your mouth is out of control. She does like weird things with her lips constantly.
Princess Bride, Criterion. Oh,
Did you book?
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, did you book?
Yeah.
Oh,
I want that.
I need to get that.
Is it a glossy finish Did You Book, or is it made like a book? You know what I mean?
Book. It's cloth.
Oh, right.
Very
So
nice. So classy. Criterion does it again.
It needs it.
And that's what I got. That's all.
Oh, nice ending, man.
Very nice.
Came super hard.
It's a happy ending.
Oh, very nice.
Toon Man, how many hundreds of movies did you get this week?
Not movies, but I have 2 pickups.
Oh, okay.
And then trash. Sorry, I had to. You don't come up with it. You were
You know
here.
what's funny? You know what's actually funny about that?
You did get trash cans.
No.
Amazing for trash cans. Like, why, yes, actually.
Damn it,
But no, you know what's
spoilers.
funny
Sorry.
is I was going through some old files on my documents folder,
Uh-oh.
and I had a notepad document titled Waste Management.
Oh, God.
Apparently, I continued. It was actually just a few days before that infamous SNI.
Nice. So that was the system. Right
Yes.
there. Nice.
Never happened. You know that influence, right? It
I
never
have
got-
a system.
I wasn't lying.
You know, you weren't lying. You just didn't use the system.
Yes, here's the chip bag and my thing for paper recycling.
Exactly. So the system's working really well then, I see.
The current system's working much better because I actually use the system.
Good, good. A system is no good if it is not implemented.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So what you get?
So 2 things. I got a USB hard drive enclosure.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Those are handy.
So my next project for the next little bit.
Next
I'll show you
project
about
will
that.
be to get a hard drive to put into it.
I'm sorry. I didn't do it
I
this time.
expect it to take about a month to figure it all out, and hopefully not strip all the screws.
Bitch, I replaced my power supply, okay?
And remember to unplug first.
Fuck.
Yes. And there was no clip I had to watch first, so I didn't just rip it off the motherboard.
Literally going to rip out the hard drive. So yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but no, my project is actually, I have a Rubbermaid box of a whole bunch of my old laptops.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm going to pull the drives out of them, try and read files off of them with this.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because some of the computers are in various states of
It's
repair.
actually really easy to do that. You don't even need to go hunting around. You go into your C drive, and then you go into the users folder, and then you go into whatever the name of your computer was, like your personal name that you assigned to it when you set it up. You go in there and just dump everything from there onto the hard drive. That is all of your personal files, all of the stuff that you personally have added to the computer since booting it up. All in that one directory. Yeah.
Oh, that's really easy then.
Oh, it's so easy.
Porn.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's
now,
one of the things I'm hoping to recover.
now that said, you can also go through it afterwards and like get rid of any old system files or temp files that are in there as well, because obviously you don't need those. But yeah, that's how we would do it at Geek Squad all the time. We'd just find that user file, and provided people didn't like force change the directory so they were outside of that user file or something, which takes a little bit of effort. 99.9% of the time, everything was in there, and we just dump it all over. Yeah, it's super simple. As long as you can read the drives, you should be able to pull those files off super easy.
They should work fine because I think the computers I'm just trying to think here because I know the Dell I had most recently before the last laptop. It was just a BIOS failure, I think, or something like that. So
You know what? Oh, I don't have them here now. But you know what I usually use for stuff like that is a dock, like a top-loading dock,
okay,
where it literally just works like a toaster. You just pop the drive in the top, and it fires it up and reads it, and then there's a little eject button that just pops the drive out again.
Your mom's a top-loading dock.
Saves you the trouble. I used to do what you do with the hard drive enclosures, and then I found out about the docks. It saves you the trouble of having to open up the enclosure and put the drive in and seat it properly and everything. No, it's just like, pop it in, fires up. Pop it out, done. Yeah, I love the docks. I also got one with a built-in cooling fan. So if it's a drive that was being a little bit tetchy, it sometimes can be caused by overheating. So the cooling fan helps to keep it cool while you're trying to recover your files off of it. So it's...
yeah, but I know the other computer, I think the hard drive's fine. It was a motherboard failure, I know for sure on that one.
Oh, okay, well, you'll be fine there.
That was the one where I was trying to plug the network card in. For some reason, it didn't go in straight.
Oh.
So it went in on an angle and then just went on the motherboard and it's dead instantly. Like,
Great.
God damn.
Well, so how many fried laptops do you have?
I can't remember. I pretty much have every computer I've owned.
Oh, okay.
In there, yeah.
I have every hard drive from every computer I've owned. I've got a box full of them.
Yeah. I think I do
I don't
too,
know.
actually.
I've got all the data off them, but I keep them like a crazy person anyway.
Yeah. I need
Yeah,
to...
that's just what I'm going to do. I'm going to just, like, I'll metallically shred the hard drives once I get the data off of them, but
yeah.
and then I'll just recycle the
Been
computer.
lugging these around for 2 decades. It's just like I have a hard drive I can't possibly even connect to this motherboard right now.
Yeah.
It's got an old style plug. I don't
The only
have
tricky one is I have an external that won't boot up.
What was that?
You have a what that won't boot up?
I said I have an external that won't boot up. It just stopped working one day.
Oh. You
I
might
can't
be
allow-
able, if it uses a standard SATA connector inside, you might be able to take that out. See, that's something that a dock would be useful for, because the docks will take both the 3.5 inch and the 2.5 inch size.
I have a hard
It doesn't
drive
care.
that's so old that you can't use an IDE cable
I
on
really
it.
regret this purchase now that I've learned that the dock is a thing.
An EIDE cable on it.
Gotta come to your big bro. Come on.
Well, actually, the only reason I even got this right away in the first place was I was getting something else on Amazon I needed right away,
Oh, okay.
and I needed a few extra bucks for one-day shipping for Prime. So I was like, well, I wanted to get this for a while anyway, so I'll just grab it.
Oh, there you go.
But now, whatever you do with one of those hard drives, like the one where the motherboard died, you can just format that hard drive and get a free external when you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just storage. Yeah,
Yeah. The one that you know the drive is fine, just turn it into an external.
exactly. When you're done with all your other drives, pop back in.
Yeah, good do.
Might as well. If the drive's good, use it.
And then you can
not a bad idea.
back up all your files onto it that you want to actually keep and keep it safe and, you know, not turn it on unless you need backup stuff to it, you know?
Yeah, knock on wood, it's actually been a while since I've lost files, so
Yeah.
Not
I
gonna
think
wait.
I've got files going back about 5 years on this computer, and that's
So-
a record for me. I have another job.
So you said there was 2 things?
Yes. I also got a new fan.
Now,
Oh,
now the reason you should have got a different fan, no.
But you got yourself a fan.
That is
Yeah, my old fan I'd had for a while was randomly crapped out a few days. It started actually for about a week, like it would just dip in power a bit and then come back up.
that's
Oh,
like
that's
what
fine.
happened with the one that died on me recently on
That's
on camera,
I need to buy
actually.
one right there. As soon as that happened, you're like,
And
oh,
then I was just sitting here, and then all of a sudden it just started like squealing horrendously. So I turned it
Let
off.
me
and
die!
I turned it on again, and just nothing. It just wasn't sitting.
yeah.
End the pain.
Existence is pain!
And then that's the end of it. It's gone. Gone forever.
This one for $20, it works well, but it's really loud. I've noticed. So
That's what happens when you buy them cheap. They're loud. You know?
Yes.
More expensive, the less
You have
loud.
to spend the extra $2 and get the better one.
mine is the big that blocks out noise in the rest of the house. So
Oh, there you go. All right, well, very good. So you got a new fan just in time for winter. Perfect.
I always leave it. I always leave it on me.
Yeah, so do I, actually. I'm one of those people who likes it to be cool. I have the windows open in the winter
Yeah, me too. Cool room.
I have icicles hanging off my ass.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
See?
Yeah. Cool
Bluto
room
knows
I
where
need.
it's at.
Cool room I need, and I also need white noise.
Yes.
I've always been
Oh,
a
God,
cold
yes.
person. I need.
Why you gotta-
I blame Mum for that.
I
I'm a lizard person. You guys are monkeys, and I'm a lizard person, and I need heat. All right.
Okay.
I blame Mum for that having the ecologizers all the time. I think since I was a baby.
That's
I
exactly what it is. Yeah. Well, and
Yeah.
for me, I had asthma when I was a kid, so I actually would have an ecologizer in my room whenever I was, sleeping. So I just got so conditioned to it that I cannot sleep without a fan, like not properly.
You need white noise.
I need
Yeah.
white noise.
Speaking of which, I know we're still technically on pickups, but I was probably going to go soon. But I remembered a funny Mum story
Oh no.
that I wanted to tell this week.
Okay.
So Mum and I we were going on a trip somewhere.
And don't leave before Stout and I do our thing. So
Oh shit, that's right. Okay,
we'll do it after. We'll do it right after pickups.
I'll stay for that. So Mum and I were going on a trip somewhere. And we were in a cab, and I guess I'd gotten a new Walkman,
Okay.
and so I had my headphones in. It was like a tape deck Walkman, 90s. But it also had the radio, and so I happened to find a radio station that my mom and I both liked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this is pretty cool. I've got this little thing and it finds the radio station. I just thought it was really neat.
Yeah.
So I went to tell Mom that I'd found Kiss FM, which was the station we listened to.
Oh, okay, I remember that one. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the country station,
Yeah.
in that country music fad of 1994.
Yes. Shoot me.
So I went to tell Mom. I was like, I found Kiss FM, but I guess I hadn't quite nailed that concept as a kid yet of when you're listening to music or have headphones in, the volume you think your voice sounds like to you in your head,
Oh no.
Yeah.
what it actually comes out as.
So you're like screaming, "Mom! I found Kiss FM!"
So I turned to Mom, and in my head I thought I just said, I found Kiss FM. And then instantly Mom, she's sitting beside me, she just turns to me just this shocked reaction, and she startled me so much I ended up poking my thumb into my eye.
Oh my God, Dad! You are so you.
This is such a perfect cast moment in
know.
every way. Jack!
Thumb in your own eye. Your own thumb in your own.
Your own thumb in your own eye, not someone else's thumb, which would also be a very
You're
classic.
gonna put your thumb in someone else's eye? What? Are you fucking with me?
Here's the thing: it could have been Cass's thumb in his own eye, someone else's thumb in Cass's eye, or Cass's thumb in someone else's eye, and I've been like, "Yes, the most Cass thing I've ever heard." Yes, all those things are very likely.
But yes, the very casual. I found Kiss FM.
Kiss
And I
FM.
look over, and Mom's just losing it, laughing, of course. But
Kiss FM, the station that makes you want to jab your thumb into your eye.
well, Mom
Don't
said,
get my heart.
Mom said she was having this vision of a cow swerving off the highway because of the shouting in the back.
All right, Skinslip, what'd you get?
I got lots of stuff. So
Uh-oh.
you guys know I've been collecting Batman stuff. So
Yeah.
there's this really awesome lot of comics. It came with Batman versus Bane, which I'm disposing of because the comic I want out of that is in Legacy Volume 2, which I'm getting. It's the newest edition, which has comics that haven't been reprinted, so I'm going to get that one. And it's in
Yeah.
chronological order instead of a collection of Bane stories, because there's a bunch of other shit I don't care about from that series.
Yeah.
I want Bane of the Demon, which is where Bane becomes the new protege of Ra's al Ghul.
Oh, neat.
So that happens in the Legacy storyline, right after Contagion, before No Man's Land, before Cataclysm, before No Man's Land. So.
I meant to mention last time, you were mentioning that Ra's al Ghul was one of your favorite characters there, and that you pointed out the story that was your introduction to him. I meant to mention at the time, but we got sidetracked. Batman Son of the Demon was my introduction to Ra's al Ghul, which was a fantastic story.
Son of the Demon,
Beautiful graphic novel.
There's three of them. Son of the Demon, Bride of the Demon, and something else with the demon.
Yeah.
It's a trilogy of basically they follow each other.
Yeah. I don't think I've read any of the others, but I've reread Son of the Demon a few times. It was great.
Oh, thanks, D-Large. It's probably the last thing that's going to go up on YouTube that isn't just stream highlights, because YouTube doesn't... I get like 20 views, man. It's not worth my time. Anyway, so I've been collecting Batman. Now, Nightfall, the newest volume of the Nightfall is supposed to come out next week. It's been pushed back in December.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed about that. But in the meantime, I won a lot because these Robin trades were out of print. And I'm like, there's a bunch of trades came in. So Batman vs. Bane, tossing it. It's going out. Probably just going to give it away to some local kids, you know.
Yeah.
But I got Robin Volume 1, which has specifically Detectives 618 to 621 and Batman 455 to 457, as well as the first Robin miniseries,
Very nice.
1 through 5, which I'm starting to read in. I'm starting to get into that. I mean, I just finished issue 2 of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Volume 2, which has Batman 465. 466 was a filler story, and I guess had nothing to do with the storyline, so it's just a throwaway. It's going to get collected somewhere. 457 to 469 of Batman are also in this, and it's got the second Robin miniseries and the third Robin miniseries.
Nice.
Then I got these both happened. The first 2 volumes happened before Nightfall, so I stopped reading Nightfall to read the first 2 volumes. This happens in the middle, right before the Search, which is the Crusade. The Search. So it's after the first 2 parts of the Nightfall Crusade. Nightfall. It's Night's End. Not Night's End.
Night Quest?
Night Quest, thank you. Night Quest Crusade has 2 parts, and then there's Night Quest The Search. This takes place between Night Quest The Crusade and Night Quest The Search, and actually overlaps with Night Quest, a few issues in Night Quest The Search. This contains the third Robin, or the Robin ongoing series, plus the first 2 annuals, which actually preceded the series, oddly enough.
Interesting.
And then the showcase performances, which also preceded the series. Because for a while there, Robin was the star of Showcase for about half a dozen issues.
Cool.
Wrong direction. Then we got Volume 4.
Holy crap. It keeps going.
13 and the rest of the Showcase issues that's missing. So I'm missing Volume 5, which just came out, which is the War of the Dragons or Something of the Dragons storyline, which comes out happens right after the Night's End.
Cool.
So in that lot, we also had Deathstroke the Terminator, Volume 1.
Oh,
this is
yes.
Marv Wolfman run. Sorry. So.
Oh, Marv Wolfman.
And then I got Volume 2 of that also in that lot. So that was what, 7 comics. I got that for $50. That was a good deal.
Marv Wolfman wrote a few issues of Werewolf by Night, and yes, they made mention of that funny little thing in the credits.
Excellent.
A Wolfman story written by a Wolfman.
And then for $5, you got Superman, The World of Krypton. This is the old edition, same as the current edition printed, but this was $5, and it contains a bunch of Silver Age stories with and Bronze Age stories with Krypton, and then it also has the Krypton miniseries that Byrne did to launch Superman after Crisis. Hence the reason why I got it.
I read a bit of the Byrne Superman reboot. I really liked it. I thought it was, I read all of Man of Steel. I thought it was great.
I'll be collecting it, but they're out of print right now.
Nah.
So they're probably getting a new printing. I'm just waiting. Anyway, we got Sword of the Atom, which is the last Atom story before Crisis on Infinite Earths, in which the Atom's wife cheats on him, and he goes on on a fucking vacation, right? But his plane crashes, and his fucking size thing gets broken. He's stuck at 6 inches tall in the air. So the sword, so it's like a sword and sorcery, but it's in the Amazon, and he's 6 inches tall. So
sounds like fun.
And then in the 90s, the Ninja Turtles were still the thing. So Marvel tried to capitalize with this. Brute Force.
Simon Furman. Nice.
Yeah. Brute Force, in which they were trying to make into a cartoon and toy line, but the comic flopped. And then there's a spoof of Ninja Turtles that got collected here called Power Pachyderms.
Oh, I remember that.
Which would never get collected. That's 5 issues. These are 5 issues that I never thought would ever get reprinted, and here they are. So.
Nice. That's excellent.
Next, I got The Black Beetle Volume 2, Caribou Neck. This is
that looks nice.
Francisco Francoval's Golden Age homage to like the Golden Age heroes. It's
I love that style.
beautiful. Yeah, it's all like this. The whole book.
Oh, nice.
I have both volumes now. I'm a big fan of the work.
Very reminiscent of the Spirit. Like
yeah,
the
exactly.
Very cinematic style, very noir.
It's like a noir Blue Beetle. Do you remember old school Blue Beetle? Like
yes,
old school Blue Beetle before Ted. And then last but not least of the comic books, Sean will appreciate this. I finally got Dragon Volume 1.
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, you don't have it yet?
No, I don't. It's out of print, or it's between printings. It's back in print. Okay, then I will get it. I was waiting.
Because I just got it this month.
Nice.
From my
okay, I haven't been checking since around Halloween, but yeah, no, because they put out Volume 2 right around Halloween.
Yeah, I
need
to get
Volume 1 was unavailable. Otherwise, I would have got them then. But
all right,
good. Now I know it's back, so I will definitely not miss out this time. Fuck.
Okay, movies. I got this movie here called Occupation. I don't know. My dad picked a bunch of movies up, and he's like, "Here you go." I was like, "Okay." I don't know. Crap. But
it's like cheesy sci-fi.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but
okay.
And then I talked him up. I tossed $1 more to get the Steelbook of Assassin's Creed.
Nice.
So Assassin's Creed Steelbook.
That's pretty cool. That's a nice
And
cover.
the one I approved of, Dwayne Johnson, Skyscraper.
Oh, of course.
The Inferno remake, basically.
Nice.
With The Rock punching a giant fire in a tower. That's it. That's all
Awesome.
You mean you didn't get Snakes Out of Compton?
Well,
no, I
good
want
stuff.
Stupid.
So, Stoudman, you ready?
Oh, the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
All right.
this is something I think it was on Tumblr or Twitter or somewhere. Anyway, it's basically a conversation between two people, and there's one line in it from a third person. If any of you want to read along with us here and do that one line right in the middle, just so that it's properly complete. I was going to assign it to Garbage Gamer, but he's not here, so...
Oh, you Bluto.
Do what?
You gotta read a line.
Do what
He's an
now?
actor. Bluto's an actor. Make him act.
Okay, send it whatever the fuck it is to me.
Stout, can you send it to Bluto? And I think the line in question is on page 3.
Page 3, Jesus. It is what I think it is.
I just gotta find it. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Hold on. I'm just gonna get a drink of water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Lord.
Those aren't assholes. They're pronounced as Zales.
Sailboats.
No. There we go. Your line is from the user Naruto Indulgence.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Here's this one.
so this was just one of those like completely random finds on the internet. As soon as I saw it, I knew Stout and I had to perform it. So yeah, I was basically just scrolling through Tumblr, totally not watching porn, and happened across this completely by fluke, and I just thought it was brilliant. Killed my boner, but worth it. Okay, so I had to print it out because I can't switch to the other screen, but there's a few pictures here which I'll just be able to hold up for you.
I can't click on the link. It won't. There's something that won't let me get to it.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. We can just skip that line. It's not a big deal. It was literally one person coming in the middle of the conversation and just going, huh? But it will work fine without it. Okay, so Stoud, you will be the first one, which is the name in all Chinese characters, and then I will be the other one, which is the kanji written out in English.
Okay. God, I don't know how people can, like, yell and get angry at, like, food workers. Like, when I'm at Subway and I ask for a little bit of carrot and they put a regular amount, and I'm a little upset, but I'm not mad. Like, it's just some fucking carrot. Who gives a shit? I'm not gonna blow up over some fucking carrot.
Neely, they don't have carrot at Subway. Are you telling me that Australian Subway has carrot? Do you have carrots at Subway, Neely?
Yes, they do. Carrot is a salad. Do you not have carrots at Subway? Please respond.
There's no carrots at Subway. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean? It's a salad option.
The only salad option at Subway is turning your sandwich fillings into a salad. There's no fucking carrots.
Huh? What? Can you get me like meat? Oh, can't you get like meat in your sub and then put some salad in there?
Okay, explain it to me. Where is the carrot in the Subway process?
I get a foot-long sub. I get cheddar cheese on it, and I get it toasted. After it's toasted, I ask for salad, and I ask for lettuce, tomato, cucumber, carrot, and olives.
Huh?
There it is.
Thank you, Bluto. You ask for salad?
Yes? You think I'm just going to eat this fucking meat by itself? The salad is an important part of the Subway process.
Dick.
Are you calling the vegetables that you put on the sandwich a salad? It's not a salad, it's an assortment of toppings, and carrot isn't one of them!
I call it that because that's what it's called here. And they ask me, do you want any salad? And I say yes.
What?
Capsicum, carrots, cucumbers, jalapenos, lettuce, onions, pickles, olives, spinach, tomatoes. These are the salads you can get on your Subway.
Capsicum?
And apparently in some locations, beetroot, which is unsurprising because beetroot is a big thing in Australia.
What is capsicum?
Hello, you don't know what capsicum is?
And then he shows some pictures.
Look it up now.
That's a pepper, Neely!
That's a fucking capsicum.
That's a goddamn bell pepper, you bastard!
That's a capsicum, you bastard.
It's not! What the fuck?
Got nothing to say about beetroot on your Subway, I see.
I at least understand what beetroot is! Capsicum sounds like some alien shit!
Don't be mean, I'm Australian.
You put carrots on your fucking sandwiches, Neely!
Only a little bit. It adds a kick. I've considered phasing them out of my Subways forever.
Neely, send me a picture of a carrot, please. Sends a picture of a carrot. A kick? A kick? Do you mean to tell me you think carrots are spicy?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
You said it gives a kick!
It adds a nice little flavor that is only acceptable in small amounts of carrot.
Neely, putting carrots on your sandwich is a crime, and you will be sentenced to death!
When I kill God, I'll make a law in the universe that makes every being put carrots on their sandwiches. They have to do it. They can't eat sandwiches without carrots. And you will eat sandwiches every day.
Thank you very much. Big hand for Stoudman, ladies and gentlemen.
I messed up a little bit.
Who's very Australian and loves carrots on his Subway.
Apparently.
But yeah,
What?
some Subway.
I just love the bit about capsicum. What the fuck is capsicum?
I don't get up too. Like, oh,
It's a bell pepper, you bastard!
It looks like a bell. It's a pepper.
Yeah, exactly. Carrots are not spicy!
That part was like confusing. I'm like, what?
Mm.
Hey,
Alright. And on that, I am going to take off. I've been up since early this morning.
bye, guys.
Alright, take care, Cass.
Catch you guys later.
Darn it, I was hoping that would kill Cass. Not really big enough.
I don't think you were angry enough. You need to be angrier.
Probably, yeah.
I probably could have been angrier too. We can all have more anger. Anger is good. Capsicum.
I don't understand, like, I don't really care. The funny thing about what the guy originally said is, like, I don't get why anybody would be upset over
Yes.
differences in how we describe things.
And then they have just a huge blazing row about exactly that 2 seconds later.
But
I think
that said, like, I also don't get how something can be called a bell pepper in one part of the world. In the other part of the world, it's called something so completely different.
Yeah.
Capsicum.
I'm naughty.
You know?
I don't know. I mean, with that, you'd have to get into like some, what's the term for it? Entomological research to sort of find the origins of words.
Drum Mike, in some locations here in the States, we have carrot in our Subway, so it's not that crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The carrot thing, whatever.
I think it's a regional thing.
Oh, Drum
You know,
Mike,
cheap.
resident Australian in the chat, confirms it is capsicum here in Australia, and yes, they have carrots. What the fuck is
I
capsicum?
don't know if they had carrots and stuff.
Chili pepper, you mean jalapeno pepper? Because a chili pepper is like
Jalapeno.
little things, or these little tiny little red
Yes.
peppers. It's a chili pepper. You mean a jalapeno pepper?
See, here they have, I don't know about if it's probably the same where you guys are, but they have jalapeno and banana peppers you can get.
Oh, banana peppers are great.
Either or both. I usually go
It
with one or
does
the
make
other.
sense to me, though. Just,
I like both.
Yeah.
yeah.
If I'm
I like green
See, now
pepper.
that gives you a kick if you put both on
I like
there.
green pepper. I like red pepper when it comes to bell peppers. I like red and yellow, and orange.
Which one? Red is good.
Orange
then.
is my favorite.
I
Oh,
hate the green ones.
Really?
orange has the best flavor.
No, I don't mind.
Okay, very good.
I'm not really overly divisive about peppers. It's just I just like peppers on stuff. Nice bit of texture, nice mix of flavors.
I like the crunch.
The crunch is good, yes.
Fake news. Jail.
What was that?
Why am I getting ear surgery? Because I have a hole in my eardrum. And as the doctor explained to me, there is a 95% chance that it will not heal on its own.
Great.
Basically needs a stitch.
So
it's
is
more
it-
like, it's not a stitch. It's more like a skin graft
Oh,
Yeah,
crazy.
on
It's
the
cover the hole
eardrum.
so it'll grow.
I don't even know how they get in there. Like, do they just have to like slice off the side of your head to expose the eardrum or something?
I mean, clearly.
So you're gonna have
No,
like one crazy vertical scar for the rest of your
No.
life?
That'd be cool. But
The robot arm thing that goes in the ear, dude.
Yeah, no,
It's no joke. It's like,
I know. I'm just trying to be
it
really.
feels weird.
silly
It's gonna hurt, and the inside of his ear is
it's
gonna
going
itch.
to sound really weird.
And the inside of his ear is gonna itch for fucking days, and he can do nothing about it. He can't touch it.
Yeah.
He
Now-
can't do it. It's
Now,
gonna.
don't pay any mind to the loud whirring noise.
You know,
Oh,
know,
yeah, right in your ear.
You've never felt an itch this bad. You can't do anything about it. It's agony. It's like
We've
pain.
all had inner ear itches that you try
But
to
it's
jab
worse.
at with your
It's the worst
pinky and you can't.
It's worse than anyone you've ever had before, and you
Yeah.
can't do a fucking thing about it.
Yeah,
I hated it. Oh god, I hated it.
yeah.
I'll probably end up like they gave me these for use in the shower. You know,
What's
Earplugs.
that? Oh, earplugs. Yeah.
I'll probably put a earplug in my ear during that time, so I won't. Even if I am tempted to
You won't be
scratch,
tempted. Yeah.
I won't accidentally. Just my
I'll probably
body just
have
says,
your-
"No, I have to scratch."
Yeah.
Probably have you covered by a bandage.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true.
that'd probably be the best.
Thing over the ear.
Pretty solid.
Lots of gauze. Yeah. Rubbing alcohol, dripping directly into your ear at all times.
I didn't have to get a skin graft, but they had to like sew it up. It was just like flapping and it wouldn't heal.
Sew it up.
I got a little stitch. So,
it up.
so he's got a little bit more. He probably has a bigger hole than I did.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
he's
big.
got a bigger hole, all right.
Gaping open.
I am distended rectum man.
Hey Sean, what will it take to get you to play Red Dead Redemption after SNI?
I can't today. I just can't.
More spoons.
But maybe
That's what
tomorrow
I think.
night. Depends when I wake up.
Night.
My schedule is so fucked up right now. It's ridiculous. Like, not even fully remembering when I got up. Like, how long have I actually been up? Has it been 24 hours or 12? I can't tell.
You're in one of those clouds.
Huh?
You're in one of those clouds. Got it.
Yep, exactly. So,
been there.
I will play more when I do. You will know. It will be announced.
Even if it's not announced, that'd be fine with that.
Well,
Too.
you'll still know if you're subscribed to me or follow me on Twitch. It should notify you.
Yes.
So
I don't get emails anymore, but I
should being the operative word. Actually, if you're on the Discord, it should tell you there too when I'm streaming.
Yes. Should.
Should. Like, should say right now that I'm streaming right now. But, you live there?
Oh. Kind of like a Space Ghost episode.
Space Ghost?
Yeah.
This does?
Yeah.
Where it's just all awkward and...
Yeah.
What do you think about Moltar? Should I get a dental dam?
Ah! That's all. That's my response. Ah! Just incoherent scream.
Can we...
Zorak over here.
Zorak. Do you even know what a dental dam is? Yeah, it's for... it's so I don't break my teeth when I eat things that are hard. Isn't that it?
I love it. I missed that show. That was a good show.
Can we please have a complete series set, for fuck's sake? I would buy that instantly.
Yes,
the
please.
last 2 volumes
Well,
have been
especially
out
since...
of print for several years
Especially
now.
since the last 2 volumes were only available through the Cartoon Network website, and now...
Print on demand.
Print on demand.
And very few of them were produced.
And they don't even offer them anymore. So, like, come on, let's dig into that vault. Give us, bring that back. Give us, how about a complete set of Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Like, come the fuck on.
Make a deal with someone like Shout Factory, so they'll do it if you don't want to do.
Exactly. Oh my god, I would love to have all those shows. Get that as the Brack show, and you know, does Squidbillies even have any DVD release at all?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it does.
we played one.
yeah.
The first few.
I love me some Squidbillies.
Squidbillies was great. I watched a lot of the first season. I thought it was hilarious.
Is Moral Oral even on DVD?
There's like 1 volume.
Most of the shows have at least 1 volume.
Yeah, that needs a fucking complete series set, especially since the last 2 seasons were so dark. Holy shit.
It would be cool too.
Well, that's just it when it comes to Space Ghost. Like, my favorite episode of Space Ghost is in the 5th season,
Yeah.
which was on that release. And it hurts me extra hard because I was literally like 1 paycheck away from getting both the 4th and 5th volume off of the Adult Swim website when, like, I finally got the money, and then I went to the website, and the website was shut down last week.
Oh god, that's
Like,
so
literally
close.
just right there.
I remember.
I was so desperate that I emailed them about it, and like, no, we can't help you.
Fuck. No, I think I remember. Like, that was like when you were collecting them. You were all raves about them. It's like, you know how hard it is to get the last 2 volumes of this show. Blah 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 blah. It's like, dude, you gotta get them. You gotta get them before they disappear. And of course, I didn't, and they disappeared. But yeah, I was just waffling. You were actively planning for and intending to get them, and got hosed.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it would be nice to get those. I hate how certain studios are just really not chintzy, but what's the word when they're like just kind of deliberately holding back for no reason?
Oh, yeah.
Stingy.
Stupid.
Stingy. That's what it was. Thank you. Yeah,
Stingy.
being deliberately stingy about putting out their stuff, and it's like there is a demand there. You just gotta see it.
You have to make the demand by releasing the product and then telling people they want the product.
Yeah, or even you take a poll. Would you like to see these shows get a release?
It's just, I think for them, they look at it as, well, we can't make as much money as we want to be able to make off of this.
Yeah.
So even though we would still make
Thank
money,
you.
we're not going to release it.
We can't make all of the money.
It's like, we can't make $1 million. We can only make 500,000. So instead of even bothering to get the 500,000, we're just not gonna.
It may also be that they were under budget cuts, and instead of getting rid of like a show or something else, they got rid of that entire department because they're like, fuck physical releases. We'd rather have more shows.
Yeah.
That could be a thing.
Or they just put it on streaming now. But that's the thing. I mean, those shows aren't even streaming anywhere. Like, they're just...
There's no home video.
They're collecting dust.
They're bootlegged on YouTube.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
you can
pretty much it.
actually, or at least for a little while, you could watch them on the Adult Swim website.
Yeah.
but-
Website, yeah.
I don't know if you can still, but yeah, you could at some point.
Yeah. Oh, well, bootlegs it is then, I guess, in the meantime.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. The Prima, the company that makes the strategy guides, they went out of business.
What?
Yep.
But they were like the company for those.
Yep. Bye-bye.
So is Red Dead their last
Word.
last ever strategy guide?
No, I think there's a few in the pipeline, but they're done.
Okay.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. I have
Yep.
a few of theirs. They were always really good.
I've got a few.
I've got some for their some of the GTA ones. I think I've got Vice City and or no, is that? Oh, actually, mine might be Brady Games. Never mind. I do have some Primo ones though. Other ones.
I think Brady Games is long gone, too. So.
Yeah, I haven't seen them around for ages. I think. Well, honestly, I think printed strategy guides have been on the way out for a while because
Yeah. The web.
because of the web. Yeah, it's just so easy to Google. How do I get out of this? Dungeon.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Game Facts or a YouTube channel or
Yeah.
there's
No,
walkthroughs for
they
everything.
killed it. I mean, the thing is, as a fan of whatever game it is, it's great to have the strategy guide because they're always really nicely produced. With very detailed, nice fold-out maps and full
Don't
color
get
art.
either because they're doing art books. Don't forget.
Yeah, for sure.
We're missing lots of it. Lots of things aren't going to get made now.
Yeah, I know. Art books are great too.
I always wanted to have like a fucking bookshelf full of art books.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should do it.
No, I don't have enough space. I had prioritized things I'm actually gonna spend time with, like comics.
Yeah. Obviously, you're in comics mode right now. That's for sure.
I have a 7. I won another 7 trade lot, but for $8 a trade, basically.
Nice.
Volumes 1 through 7 of New Teen Titans Marvel Wolfman Run.
Excellent.
I only need the next 3 volumes to be caught up.
That's where I know him from. I knew Marv Wolfman from something significant. I couldn't remember what it was, but no, you're right. It was the New Teen Titans.
Wonder Woman. He did a very epic run on Wonder Woman. It's the other one.
Okay. Yeah, no, the thing I knew him from was Teen Titans, because I remember when that came back. That was the one with art by George Perez, right? Yeah. I remember I got you know how they would do sometimes those paperback size, like the paperback size books.
I've got a few
with the black and white reprints and stuff. And everything would be reformatted to fit like 2 or 3 panels per page. And I have a New Teen Titans book like that reprints the first few issues in that format.
I have a Kenny X-Men and an Incredible Hulk one, actually.
Nice. Yeah. I remember those were really popular. I never really understood the point of them because it's like such a strange way to present the. I mean, you lose the whole panel layout and everything. So
trade paperbacks didn't exist. That was the first thing, you know. And it was after that is when trade paperbacks became a thing.
Mm-hmm. So. You start to get like just the full.
They needed to compete with Archie's shelf space, basically.
God, Archie, the amount of content that company pumps out on a monthly basis just staggers me.
Yeah. And they reprint shit all the fucking time.
Oh, I know.
They make money hand over fist.
It's crazy. A friend of mine, when I was a teenager, he had decided he was going to collect all of the Archie digests as they came out.
Oh God! Good luck.
Within 6 months, he had an entire shelf full. It was ridiculous how many they put out. He was like, "Yeah, I can't keep up. I'm not going to collect them anymore."
I'm going to collect all of them.
Yeah,
I just collect them whenever I saw them at the grocery store. Like,
I would grab the odd random one. Yeah, I've still got a few.
That's how I started reading driving from grocery stores before stores existed.
I'd like to read some of the newer Archie stuff they've been doing. They've been doing some really interesting things lately. Like,
so I went from grocery stores and I found the newsstand. That's where I went to and I started getting comics there. And then, man, do you guys have this one issue? I can't remember what I was looking for. And they're like, no, man, we're not a comic shop. I'm like, comic shop?
They have whole stores just of
Yeah.
comics?
You just see the guy look at me and just sigh because he's like, oh fuck, I've lost a sale. Never went back into the comic shop. The whole new world.
Oh, I know. It's like being. It was always something I would look forward to when I knew I had money to go to the comic store. And it's fucking Disneyland for nerds.
Oh, I forgot some pickups. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, okay, hold on.
I forgot some pickups. This is
Alright.
already mine.
Sean forgot his one pickup.
Oh, I did too, didn't I? Okay. Part 2 of pickups. Good. Well, we'll do that, and then we'll sign off after this.
All right. So am I going first then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. First, I got Terminator #2. This is the first series,
Oh,
Dark Horse.
nice.
So I had #1 already, if the cover's fallen off. But now I've got the first 3 issues of the standalone series. I think there's only one more issue. And then they started doing storyline miniseries, which I need to get.
Do you
Someone.
have the one that Now Comics did?
No, I don't collect Now Comic stuff. I just
Oh, okay.
I just want the Dark Horse stuff. The
All
stuff is stuff I read as a kid. Here's #3.
Gotcha.
So I got those 2 issues.
Nice covers.
And I'm working on a project for my YouTube channel. I'm gonna try one or 2 new things to try to just try something because I want to make them. I'm making an obscure comic book character video.
Oh, yes, Wood God.
Wood God. There's a very good print of Wood God right here. This is cost me $2.75.
I like that idea. Yeah,
This is the very,
please do
one of
that.
the very last stories of Wood God is in this issue of Marvel Comics Presents.
Nice.
Right there in the middle, Wood
There
God.
he is.
And then he makes a cameo appearance in this issue of Quasar in the background. I paid $4 fucking for a cameo appearance of Wood God.
That's dedication. God bless the obscure characters that
Or
nobody
about,
knows about or cares about.
6 other issues I need to get. And then I'll have everything Wood God.
I love just randomly focusing on weird shit like that too. It's like something that nobody else has ever heard of or care about. So for whatever reason, I just get obsessed with it.
Oh yeah, like, but I'm also working. I want to do also. I have all 3 issues of Mordred the Mystic. I have and also.
So was that Ms. Mystic you had?
No, that was Mordred the Mystic.
Oh, okay.
And then I have
Ms.
this
Mystic.
character, Scarecrow, the Scarecrow.
Nice.
Yeah, he's also on Stoudman. He has 4 appearances.
Wow. That's
So.
pretty cool.
And I love the character. He's a demon, born from a fucking cursed painting. So cool.
Neat.
Anyway, sorry. I'll let you do your pickup now. That was-
A whole entire 1 pickup. All right, here we go. So continuing the Hammer collection here, this was again Amazon gift card purchase. Picked up Frankenstein Must Be Destroyed.
that is one of my favorites.
So there you go. So got one of the Frankensteins here, and
I'll watch that with you because I got the
Oh, good for you.
oh, I just noticed it co-stars Simon Ward, who played Arthur Holmwood in the 1974 Dracula.
Blu-ray.
Pretty
Nice.
cool. So, yeah. So anyways, just slowly getting stuff. Basically, that's kind of the plan. Is with the Amazon stuff, just grab a couple more of the hammers, just keep building that up until I've got all of them.
So you can take your time with the YouTube content, just release whatever you want to release from now on.
Pretty much, yeah.
I approve of this plan. That's what I plan to do too. Stream highlights and the occasional video of something I actually want to fucking make.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that's pretty much what it's gonna be. Is part of what you guys missed when when I was apparently muted. Well, double muted. I was muted on my mic and muted in Streamlabs. So, but what you missed was I was saying how I'm just kind of disenfranchised with YouTube and how things have gone. You know, the amount of work that I put into the Halloween videos that I did, and the sort of lack of views that they brought in. I'm just kind of questioning how much it's really worth putting in that much effort there, because it doesn't seem to be much return. I mean, I certainly enjoy doing it, and those of you who do watch, I know enjoy them, but I have to think realistically as well. And the simple fact of the matter is, I don't pull in a lot of ad revenue there. I mean, I barely clear the minimum threshold every month, which is not enough to live on. Whereas on Twitch, I can make the same amount of money in like 2 or 3 days. Sometimes less. Sometimes 1 day. Sometimes I'll make that much in a day on Twitch. So I mean, it's a no-brainer. Twitch is where the money is, you know?
I make $20 a month, which is more than I made on YouTube at any point in time.
Yeah. So
that's not a lot of money, but that's more money than it's ever made on YouTube.
So I got to be realistic and put the effort in where where I'm actually getting something that I can live on. So I mean, I'm never going to quit YouTube entirely, but essentially, as Skinslip said, I'm just basically going to do stuff as I feel like it, when I feel like it, and if anybody has a problem with that, well, fuck you. I don't care.
Halloween review.
Shut up.
I started on that. I watched Halloween 6, both cuts. I just haven't filmed a review yet, but I watched them. That's half the process right there.
Excellent.
Actually, it's more like a tenth of the process, but anyway. Yeah. All right.
Still filming and editing.
Well, any
I
last...
can't wait until you do the video and you're like, Happy Halloween, everybody!
Yeah, right.
I'm just scheduled
in like March.
You should do it in front of the calendar and just look over to the calendar. Ah, fuck it.
Yeah, right.
And diet, and then...
Yeah. Any last words for this week, guys, before we sign off?
My balls itch.
Come watch me
We're
on
glad
Twitch.
to have Sean back. Yay!
Yay! Slowly getting back on the horse so I can fall off it again.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not streaming after this, but apparently Skinslip is. So, go hang with Skinslip if you want. He's a good guy.
Yes.
Actually, he's an asshole, but we love him anyway.
That's Predic fans' comment is spoon.
I approve of that comment.
Me too.
And that reminds me, I gotta watch the latter half of season 1 of The Tick on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Really enjoyed the first half. Have you guys seen that yet? The Tick?
I have not seen the new one.
See it.
Okay.
Just suffer through the pilot. Honestly, the pilot's pretty good. It's just the costume's a bit janky.
Yeah, the costumes look cheap.
The original, the costume changes in the first regular episode after the pilot.
Okay.
And there is an in-story mention of it, which is just kind of glossed over, not very subtly, which is quite funny. Because it's supposed to occur, like the first episode is supposed to occur the same day, and literally within minutes of the previous episode. So at one point, the Tick and Arthur are standing there talking to somebody, and Arthur just kind of turns to the Tick and is like, Did you look different before? And then the Tick's just like, huh? What do you mean? And they just pretty much leave, just a few minutes ago, didn't you look different? Oh, I don't know. Did I? But
I'll check it out again.
Yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Jackie Earle Haley is fantastic as the Terror. He's a great villain, just oozes evil. And I liked it a lot. I was actually very impressed, so definitely recommend it for anybody. And the nice thing about being on Amazon Prime, they can be a little more violent, a little more raunchy than they could on the old live-action show or cartoon, obviously. Which is good, because that's what the comics are like. They're a little bit, they get a little bit edgier. And,
which, I mean, I could, you can tone it down easily.
No, it doesn't have, it's not over the top or anything, but it's enough that they can have certain subject matter for the purposes of humor or dark humor that they wouldn't have been able to do in the other formats.
Correct.
So I really dig that. So check it out if you guys have. It seems to have been kind of flying under people's radars, so I try to mention it periodically. It's worth a look. It's a lot of fun. All right, I was just trying to blow an emoticon off the screen. Apparently, I thought it was a chunk of something on my screen.
You want to watch on stream with me?
Sure.
All right, that's what we're gonna do when we sign off here. Then.
Perfect. You're gonna go watch The Tick right now?
No.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Right. Sorry, never mind. I misheard.
It's gonna be streaming.
All right, gotcha. All right, well, go watch Stout and Skinslip fail dismally at Overwatch, and
yes,
we will.
Yeah,
we will be
and I'm going to retreat back into my cave for the remainder of the evening.
Okay, thanks for coming out and letting us know you're still alive.
Yay! Yes, I'm alive.
At least in good health enough to come out and
The boys The boys have been checking up on me periodically, scanning the news for reports of a rotting corpse in Nanaimo.
No,
corpse smell from an apartment.
Only once. Only once.
Every now and then, like, ask if your brother's alive. Like, sure.
Yeah, he's been calling me periodically.
Good.
So
I keep asking him, is he alive?
He would call me on Saturday and just immediately answer ! Is there SNI?
That's great.
Yeah. Good guy, my bro. Good guy. You're all good guys. Good people. Good folks.
I'm gonna keep an eye on a friend, man.
Thank you.
Exactly. So yeah, I came back to the Discord. It was just full of love and concern and more love. So it was, nice, warm fuzzies all around. You guys are like my internet family, and it's wonderful.
Trying to be.
Alrighty, well, have yourselves a wonderful week. Hopefully we'll see you next week, and hopefully I'll do something during the week as well. If not, don't worry, I'll see you at some point again. And if I do, well, hope you'll join us. Alrighty. Where am I going here? That's the wrong button. There we go. Alrighty. Take care, everybody. Until next time, thanks for watching, thanks for chatting, and sayonara.
Penis.